We are talking about anger management, and let's look at what your anger is telling you. I am Leppan, your personal transformation coach. That emotion of anger that you are feeling is a notification that you are receiving a message from your belief system, the limiting beliefs that you have set up on how you want to experience your life. So just as you receive a message, an email or something on your phone, and there's a certain notification bell that goes off for you, this is your bell, the emotion. The emotion is the notification that something is up, something is incoming. So we can anchor our anger very, very early in our life. Let's perhaps look at that 3-year-old here who said, mine, everything is mine. I have toys that I love and that I really enjoy, and they're mine, and I don't particularly like sharing them. As a 3-year-old, we don't understand yet that concept of sharing and that it really belongs to me. But what happens then is that our parents want to teach us perhaps to share, to learn to share, or there's been a fight and they just want a little bit of calm in the household. And so they might say to you to let your younger brother or sister, your younger sibling, play with that toy that is your favorite toy and that is mine, that I don't want to let go of. In that moment, you decide that I'm not good enough. You might decide that I must always share, that there's never a no for me. You might decide that you always have to look after the younger sibling, that you must, by providing for them and all that, you always have to look after them. And then the resentment might start set in over time. And you want to know, why were you never good enough to your parents? Why have you always got to be the one that has to stand back and not be heard, and that you are not valued within the family system, which might not be true at all. But as a young child, you made that decision, and then you go out into the world and you look for confirmation of what you have decided internally is true in the exterior world. And the more you find it in the exterior world, you will build more and more and stronger beliefs around that. And now your defense will set in as anger. Anger is the defense of the root cause emotion of abandonment, rejection, hurt, shame, fear, whatever it is that you might have experienced as that young child. It can be very debilitating in our life. It leads to us constantly losing control of our environment and then setting off in more fear, because we fear we might lose our clients, we might lose our work, we might lose our partner. It's the shame of having this burst out and the guilt of that. Maybe you come to a point where you realize that the person that you dumped all your anger onto is really actually innocent in all of it. And so it leads to even more. And so the emotion gets stronger and stronger. The technique I want to leave with you today is to start journaling. Once you come out of this anger, to take the time and sit down and write it down. Because now when we write down, we really go internally. I'm not talking about typing onto your computer, because that is just not the same as actually sitting and writing, because we then gives us the opportunity to turn within. And there's one question I want you to keep on repeating. As you're writing down about your anger, most probably you will start off by having another blowout about what happened and then you get down and you say, so underneath this anger, I am now safe where I'm sitting now. So I am safe. Underneath this anger, what is lying there? And underneath that, what is lying there? And underneath that, what is lying there? Keep going down and down and down. You will eventually get to a place where you know what the true root cause of this anger is. I want to implore with you to please find a coach or a therapist to work with. I and many people who are transformation coaches have got a program that we work with, that we can help you and set you onto a path that will make it much easier for you. We've got to learn that life is not meant to be hard and a struggle. We can make it easier. When we reach out our hand and ask for help is another thing. There is no shame in asking for help, especially when your anger is rooted in shame. Step up for yourself. Be there for yourself. Make yourself feel safe. Whatever it takes for you. I wish you best as you move forward. Remember to master your beliefs, you will master your future. Be kind to yourself in this process. Have the patience, and we will chat soon.